Okay, huge game here. Yesterday I tried to do a video, but got way too tired. Huge game here. I'm gonna go over the schedule and post the video. Texas, not to be taken lightly. I was winning yesterday, 7-4 in the fourth inning and got too tired, had to go to bed. I'm gonna try to finish the game tonight. It's already like time 7:20, so I got a lot of time. So before 9 o'clock, anyways. Here we go. I got some stuff here, and I might cook again, but here we go. I'm gonna go over the schedule too, which is quite exciting. The main thing that I want to talk about with these videos is that most of this. Why can't I send my fucking thing? That most of these videos are just pertaining to the baseball schedule, and eventually, when I move from this, I'll post some other videos, but I'm gonna try and post some videos of some other games, but not really likely for the next while. So anyways, let me get my spoon. A lot of rain came down today. And it's actually projected for the next 2 weeks to be quite warm. So just like last year, it could be pretty close to the winter already being over, believe it or not. And we've had some really cold days already this year. A couple -10s and a couple -12s and 15s. So you can see here, Boston really played me well, especially that first game. So we're gonna go ahead and select the Texas here. After actually we got Texas, going for a double at Mini, or in Toronto, double in Seattle, which is pretty cool. And some interleague plays, my first on the road against Arizona, which is a fantastic stadium. You can see there, 36-0. The Rangers 18-17. I'm pretty sure the Rangers are projected to either win their division or make it to the playoffs, but it's still quite early. I'm going to select. I actually chose the white last time, but it's got me in the alternative, so we're going to do that. Yesterday I selected, who did I select? Eric Bedard. Lately I've been switching Lyle Overbay, believe it or not. And immediately I put Lyle Overbay in right field. I had an excellent opportunity for a catch yesterday, so I was quite pleased with that. I'm going to move him up the lineup. I'm going to put Batista. I like Batista at third base. And Encarnacion I also like in the outfield as well. And I'm going to put Adam Lynn at DH. So you can see my lineup there. It's pretty strong. With McDonald's batting second, it almost looks like an all-star lineup. If you take McDonald out and put him somewhere else, the second spot might be pretty tough to fill there, but with McDonald, it seems like he's going to really get a single right away. So off to Toronto we go. And you can see the Texas Rangers lineup is not to joke around with, especially with some of the guys like Chris Davis, Salty Amakia, Andres, Murphy at the very bottom. You can see quite difficult there.
Rogers Center. The Rangers and the Blue Jays are next. MLB The Show welcomes you north of the border. We are in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, as we're set for Major League Baseball under the roof here at the Rogers Center. As MLB The Show welcomes you to this edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, Game 1 of this 3-game series is set to get underway, as it'll be the Texas Rangers taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. And hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here. My side, joined as always by my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Hud will give you the opportunity to speak your mind first. What catches your eye here?
Well, we've got a dynamite starting pitching matchup in this one, and that often means that runs are going to be hard to come by. The team that gets the early lead might be able to hang on.
All right, Rex, more from Dave in a moment, but now it's time to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Texas Rangers. It's brought to us by our friends at State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. Ian Kinsler is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Well, we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And now's where I think you have to change up and react fastball.
Hard hit towards center. Well is there, and he has it for the first out.
This can be a tough ball for a center fielder to judge because it's hit too hard, but he's able to make it look easy out there.
So with one away, here's Michael Young now. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Gonzalez from his knees, not in time, but a heck of an effort regardless.
Oh, and we'll slow this down. A great effort right there just to get a glove on the ball, but he was left with no chance of throwing him out. So that'll go as an infield knock.
Vladimir Guerrero will take his first cut to the ball game here. Checked by Bedard, and now the pitch. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Ooh, he almost kneecapped him there.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
And he's had a pretty good look at those first two pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Here it stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow!
Well, this is a tough play. He's got to check where that ball is and then follow the ball all the way into the first row and bring it back. And that forces a runner to hold right where he is.
Josh Hamilton will be the batter. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Hamilton here, 0-2.
Now 0-2, this might be a spot where you want to bounce one.
Low and away with that one, it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good two-strike pitch. He's still got some count leverage here, so he doesn't need to challenge here either.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. McDonald is there, and the side is retired. Good first inning here for Eric Bedard. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. And now the starting lineup for the Blue Jays looks like this. Again, brought to us by State Farm. And getting his warm-up tosses in, one of the biggest surprises from 2009, 17-game winner Scott Feltner. Aaron Hill will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the bases here to start the home first. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
All right. This is what you call not wasting any time. Flat for 2 bases. And now they've got a great shot to grab an early lead here in the bottom of the first. Batting second.
John McDonald steps in now. And the swing is rolling well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And there's
Wow.
strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
It's a good pitch.
Good pitchers know how to execute when they have to. With a runner in scoring position and nobody out, he throws a perfect 2-strike pitch there to freeze him at the plate.
Edwin Encarnacion steps in now, and the pressure of that streak's got to be enormous as he looks to extend it. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And this will be grounded foul down the line at third. As a look, now the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Wow, double
He's
play.
there,
Fuck.
he's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Nelson Cruz leads things off now in the top half of the second. Inside for a ball, 1-0.
Trying to lock him up there with a fastball. That's a good spot to miss.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. In the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Fastball call, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. David Murphy will step in now.
Murphy.
Lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You gotta turn him loose now.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Yeah, and both these pitches have been strikes, but neither's been in a spot he can drive.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
These guys started the new year without a loss, but this one looks like it's going to be a bit tougher than the others.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
close.
Productive by Hill, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
My shortstop and second baseman are excellent. Even McDonald put at second and at shortstop is the exact same as these two skills.
He's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Jerry Saltalamacchia will get his first cuts here. Fastball, and Bedard jumps ahead here, 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball is showing plenty of life in these first couple of innings.
And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. There goes Elvis. Pitches a ball strike. The throw.
No.
It'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe with second
Buck's
base.
really good, but that was just a bad release.
Yeah, chance to get that first run of the game home with a base hit here, so that's a good time to run.
Yeah. This throws off a bit.
Vaughn is now the pitch. And fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Adam Linden will stand in, and you see what he's done the past couple of weeks as he looks to keep that streak alive.
Back when I was living in Toronto, about 2026,
Crowd of foul ball.
about fuck you. About 14 years ago, 15 years ago, I seen Adam Lynn and Lyle Overbay
9-0 in 2 now.
on TV in the middle of the lineup like fucking 20 times that season. In the MLB 09 and MLB 2010, both seasons I watched a lot of baseball. 2011 I did a little,
Foul ball.
but more in 2009, especially in 2010. 2009 I probably watched like
Now a swing and a ball grounded.
probably like 1/3 of the entire Blue Jays season. In 2010, I probably watched a quarter of their entire season, which was pretty good. Baseball can. Some people don't like baseball because it's boring, but
1-2.
Man, that's the first time they've taken
it's
a
pretty
ball.
exciting. Going to the stadium, I think, is awesome.
Swing and miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Watching it on TV, they got all the graphics now, but there should be an option where you can turn the graphics off at your house. They should be. Because it's quite exciting for someone that knows about baseball a lot to just try and eye the stuff. It was an inside pitch, and it looked like it was going towards me too. It could have been a splitter. Vernon needed that home run for sure.
Now a swing on the first pitch as he sends this one out to the second baseman Kinsler. Throw to first is in time, and Overbay is retired for the second out. Jose Bautista will be the batter. And here's the first pitch. Swing a high chopper down the line at third. There to play it is Young. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up a run courtesy of Vernon Wells. He's 42. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Chris Davis will dig in here. Now a swing on the first pitch, and this is bounced toward Hill at second. Throw to first in
those situations as a hitter where you wish you could have a do-over. That was right down the middle.
So one away now. Here's Ian Kinsler. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. There to get it is Batista. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. So 2 away now for Michael Young. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And the swing and the ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Ready with another 0-2. And he can't put him away on 0-2 as this is lined back into center field for a base hit.
Well, this pitch is down. I mean, way down. This is a big hockey town. He may as well be taking a slap shot here, but he gets it to work out for him.
Vladimir Guerrero is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him 1-1 now. Runner on first with 2 away. And he'll just fight this one off as it's shot foul.
We'll see if I can get the Guerrero on the inside there. Close.
And a foul ball straight back. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And at least he's taking a few pitches here. That's what the rest of these guys can say.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Rangers lead 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. John Buck makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Catcher. Here comes. Swinging a hot shot.
Huge catch. That is a massive, huge catch to start the inning.
This thing at left field went all over it, but looked at and go up the ladder to bring it down. That's a nice play.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And striding in is the shortstop Alex Gonzalez.
Who's this, Gonzalez?
Gets it head.
Yeah.
He got him to swing over the top of this one.
And a 1-0 game early. Both guys are making some good pitches here.
And there's a swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now.
Good start to the inning here. 3 pitches have got him an out, and no one took out.
And wasted pitch there, 1-2.
They got him to chase the last 2 pitches, but finally it looks like he's learned his lesson.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Field down at first and no swing with ball 2. Is there, 2 gone. Back to the top of the order now, and set to go to second baseman Aaron Hill. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short.
Huge play.
Dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on top, 1-0. for strike one.
Let's see if he can get a little something going in a 1-0 game.
Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. And a good fastball from Bedard. It's 0-1.
Pitching coach will love that location.
He looks like he's toying with it here. It's 0-2.
And from what I've seen so far, these guys are going to have a lot of trouble scoring tonight.
Foul back. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. There to get it is Batista. Throw on to first, and Bedard's got it working here. There are two away.
Good contact that time, but the trick is you got to hit them where they aim.
David Murphy will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is near the line, but foul wide at first. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Reaches for one, but can't find it. He's down on strikes for the final out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It remains 1-0. John McDonald will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch coming.
John McDonald.
Swinging sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Well, they really haven't been able to ruffle his feathers too much to this point. But first base single here to begin the inning. This puts into a stretch right away.
Edwin Encarnacion is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
And this is one of the few times so far tonight he hasn't started a guy out with strike one.
Gets under this one as this is
I thought that might have had a chance, but
Murphy has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Adam Lind will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
huge. That might be a home run. Almost.
It's off the wall.
You know, one of the things about I find when I play these close games on the easy setting, and it's only a matter of time until I hit the first pitch and it's a home run. But some of these teams are really good to pitch against me too. So I doubt Texas is completely out of it just yet, but I'm going to try and get 2, maybe 3 here back to the home plate.
Now a ball lined toward the airpin left center.
Hopefully 1 here. It's not a double play. It's going to be close. Wow, is that ever close or what? Was that ever close?
That's good work to keep another runner station second.
Lyle Overbeck will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And a waste pitch there, 1 and 2.
Here's where he likes to bust guys in with that slider. That could be coming next.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle.
Little dribbler there.
Time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here.
No good.
His retirement. So a run on 2 Elvis Andrews will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
And a foul ball straight back. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. Diving effort out there by Hill, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field. And this guy's no different. He just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Chris Davis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Boy, and on the hands like that is just X marks the spot for that cutter.
And it's through. A base hit.
That was close. Was that ever close or what?
Back-to-back hits here have him in position to get on the scoreboard for the first time in this game. They do have 5 hits in the ball game now, but the key hit has eluded them so far.
Ian Kinsler will step in. A ground out victim as last time. And this is on the ground for Hill. This could be 2. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
This is hard when your momentum
That's
is
a big
taking you
play.
one way and you got to throw another, but he was right on the money.
Michael Young is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken.
Huge
high,
catch.
to right.
Overbearing.
Is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rangers leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Jose Bautista will stand in. He's rounded out his first time.
Jose Bautista.
And the first hit of the inning was lined into left field, a leadoff single. And that'll extend his hit streak as well as he's now reached the Baker's dozen, 13 ball games.
Now then,
John Buck will step in now. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Dude, what are you doing?
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
And that's an example of a pitcher trying to keep you honest there. You can't always work away.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Now the swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. There's a take through, and that's the first out.
Well, he stayed out of the double play. That's the good news. Bad news is this cloud's going to keep in it.
Alex Gonzalez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
This man kept it far too much of the plate, and that becomes the second home run he's given up so far.
Aaron Hill will stride in. Rounded out his last time. On the ground to third. Diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. And in fact, no throw as he's able to reach first base safely.
We'll have a visit from the pitching coach here. He's got to be saying, come on, quit laying it in there, Peter.
John McDonald will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
8 hits for these guys in the ball game now as opposed to just 5 for the other guys. And so often happens a team with more hits is also the team that leads in the ball game.
Wow. Good play. That's a good play.
James strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run lead. Through 5 innings, James now recording a 2-2. First pitch to him. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Let's see if he can make you a little offense going.
Two and 0.
And this part of the order needs to really step things up.
And this one finds the corner for strike 1.
Third time through the lineup for these guys now, and they haven't done a whole lot to this point.
Good movement there, but it's 3 and 1.
And he's got a tough task here going through the 3, 4, and 5, so you hate to fall behind the first guy.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And see you later, that one is gone.
Guerrero made me pay for it there.
Solo shot
I
here.
wasn't
for
paying
Vlad Guerrero.
attention
7 home
because I was
runs
eating my
for
ice
him on
cream
the year
sandwich.
now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
But
Talk about a tough way to lose a shutout. Let's look at his reaction again. I think he'd like to have that pitch back, don't you think?
Josh Hamilton will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. No outs, nobody on.
And he hasn't faced a whole lot of adversity on the mound so far.
Nice
Let's see how
catch.
that home run affects him.
But Hill is there to make the catch for out number 1.
Just allowed out. That's how you have to look at that if you're on the mound. You made a mistake, but you got away with it.
Nelson Cruz is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
you can see Bedard's pitches are getting away from him.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Just couldn't recognize changeup out of the pitcher's head.
Now a swing as he gets this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right out of play. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
It's an evening for this guy to forget so far. 0 for 3 now with 2 strikeouts.
David Murphy will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Foul back. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 0-1 is hit on the ground for the second baseman Hill. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers do get one back, however, on the strength of this home run. Through 5.5. The Blue Jays
Yo, that's huge. That's a huge hit.
will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flashy back
I throw the
solo home run that helped get this ball.
Brandon Moore out there.
Looked like he jammed him that time of it as it's hit in the air to center field.
I was almost not going to swing for that, but then when I started swinging for it, I seen that it was going in the inside, so I was like, ah, fuck.
Taking a couple home run balls out of the equation. And he really hasn't looked that bad. Good start to the inning for him there.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
He's out.
And he is
Fuck.
called out, trying for two.
Yeah,
Bad decision.
that's an error for sure.
Well, sometimes there are good times to try for two, and sometimes there are not so good
No,
times.
it's not an
Falls
error.
down the line, so it's going to take a very good
Unless
run.
he was close enough for a double and he just couldn't make it.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over towards third. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And remember, he extended that hitting streak of his already, so he doesn't have that weight hanging over his head.
Now a ball played again to straight away. This is Arian Webb here. Comes around Washington now, up out of the Rangers dugout. Five and two-third innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Comes with the slider there, but this is lined into left field. A base hit. And the hits just keep a coming. 15 games in a row now in which he has hit safely. Alex Gonzalez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle of innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run to get those guys going. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. Down hit, looks like the base hit was last night. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Jays had one more on the solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9. He looked to start the seventh. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rangers 1. Elvis Andrews stands in as he looks at ball one here.
And he's only given up one run so far, but here in the seventh, you have to be alert for signs of tiring.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now a swing, and he just follows this one away. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Oh, he's just had that pitch dancing all night long.
Boy, the big cutting action to that pitch is that's the first out of the inning. So with one away in the inning, here's Jared Saltalamacchia. Well, on his way to the mound now is Blue Jays skipper Cito Gaston. And that's going to do it for his starter, Eric Bedard. So he receives an isolation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and past it, Ivan Gonzalez. It's a base hit.
Well, that's one of the benefits of being a switch hitter. It doesn't matter who they call on the base hitter. You'll always have the advantage.
Chris Davis is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups, so that's a nice call.
And that'll get down out there near the wall.
How many games get away from you in the 7th and 8th innings? You can't just keep leaving pitches out in the middle like that. They're just inviting a comeback.
Swinging a hard hit.
Morrow, for fuck's sake.
Through into center field for a base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. And Buck's tag will be too late as the run is in to score.
Well, they pulled the string of the changeup that time, and he would have no part of it as he just waits and nets himself a base hit.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this runners on first with one down. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
And after a great performance from their starter, it's been the bullpen that's let them down here.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. And this will be taken for a ball by Young. That runs the count to 3-1 in there, and it's full of 3-2.
Let's see now if they're going to want to think about putting something on here.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Not good.
So a new pitcher coming on now. It'll be the left-handed specialist C.J. Wilson who takes over here. John McDonald will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a little soft liner here. But there to take it in is the shortstop Andrus for the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Adam Linden will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now a pull up to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Vladimir Guerrero will stand in to lead off the next half inning. Vladimir Guerrero will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Foul back. Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2.
And they've got the right guy at the plate, but at the wrong time. He needs to be hitting with a runner on base somewhere.
Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Left field. Encarnacion has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Josh Hamilton will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And a change on the mound now as the young right-hander Jeremy Accardo will take over here. Josh Hamilton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
And this has been a well-played ball game. No errors on either side.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing. He's down 1-2.
And this is the time of the game where this part of the lineup really needs to come through.
Comes back with a fastball for strike 3 ball, and there are 2 down.
And this bullpen is picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And some trouble now in right field.
And this is all you really wanted to do in a 2-run game. Just give that guy on deck a chance to hit with a runner on. Mission accomplished.
David Murphy swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a foul pop behind the plate. Buck is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Vernon Wells.
Unfortunate there. Scott Downs is going to come out. Hopefully, earn the save
Vernon Wells
quickly.
will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Here's the first offering. And this is line hard to deep left. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Two-run lead right now in the 8th. There's a runner in scoring position after the double. You would love to be able to tack on at least one more here.
Lyle Overbeck will stand in. He was thrown out trying to leg out a double his last time. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
And he was left saying, Where did that pitch disappear to?
Now a ball hit foul off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Swing shot back up the middle. There to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. One
Fucking
down.
ass double
Throw back
play.
to second, and that's a double play.
Fuck, that's
Yeah, they
fucked.
got that guy straight. A little too far off the second that time. So once this ball's stealing, it's as good as impossible to double play.
Hit hard, back up the middle. In there, base hit.
Well, never mind how cold it is outside. This guy is sizzling hot right now. He's just tearing the cover off the ball.
Up next,
John Buck will dig in. He singled his last time around. Hit on the ground to shortstop. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Elvis Andrus will stand in, needing to get things started here at the top of the 9th. So a save situation as they'll turn it over to the veteran left-hander Scott Brown. Elvis Andrus is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
And you'll get the bottom of the order here to start the ninth. Just what you want if you're the closer.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. That misses 1 and 2.
And these guys could push their record to 2 games over 500 if they can hold on.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
2 outs
Pretty good
remain.
2-strike pitch right there. Buck sets the target away, and that's right where it needs to be. Adios.
Jared Saltalamacchia stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Working the inside corner with the fastball. Let's see if they stay right there.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and Saltalamacchia grounds out here. 2 away.
2 up and 2 down in the ninth so far. This one looks just about to be in the bag.
Chris Davis at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1.
And this would be save number 5 for him on the season if he indeed finishes this one out.
And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
Fuck yeah.